Stafford. Hello again, everybody. I'm Don Chevrier, live at ringside from Marsala in Sicily. And they are in the ring now, getting ready to contest this championship. Donald Curry, the young champion, with his first title defense tonight. And a long, long way from home. There he is, not quite 22 years old. He's from Fort Worth, Texas, and he's held the title only 6.5 months. Curry's trademark quick hands. He can hurt you with either one. They call Donald Curry the Cobra, and this man, Roger Stafford, is older. He's 28, almost 29, eagerly awaiting this first championship fight. Finally back where he was 16 months ago when his title shot against Sugar Ray Leonard had to be canceled. Stafford's been around, an experienced fighter. He can take a punch, and he's a skillful counterpuncher, too. Now, let's look at the comparisons between the two. They both came in right on the nose at the limit of 147 pounds, just 2 ounces apart. The age difference is the big factor, really. Curry much younger and perhaps more skillful than Roger Stafford. As Curry is the favorite, he enjoys a 3-inch advantage in reach.
Okay, go ahead.
We are waiting now for the people to clear the ring area and get this championship bout underway. It is scheduled for 15 rounds. It is the WBA World Welterweight Championship that is at stake here tonight. And it is a balmy evening under cloudy skies in Sicily. Italian time now just past 11 o'clock. Temperature probably in the low 70s. And in the event of showers, well, this ring is covered to protect the fighters and let this bout go on. Roger Stafford has had a roller coaster career. He has been up and down. He has won a tournament championship, and then, as we alluded to before, the opportunity for big money and recognition. He got past Sugar Ray Leonard. Just 2 days before that fight, Sugar Ray suffered a detached retina. It ended his boxing career, and for that time, the dreams of Roger Stafford. In fact, in his next bout, a couple of months later, against the now WBC welterweight champion Milt McCrory, Stafford did not have a good fight, and he said his thoughts were still in the disappointment of having lost the chance to fight Sugar Ray, one of his longtime idols. So we'll be underway shortly here in Marsala with round one. The referee, there he is, from Johannesburg, South Africa, Stanley Chris Duloff. And there'll be 2 judges, Stuart Winston from Miami and Jose Garcia from Tucson. The referee in this case votes. He gets to score the fight as well. It is a 10-point must-scoring system. There is no standing 8 count. And you cannot be saved by the bell except for the final round. Scheduled for 15. The ring is just 17.5 feet as round one is underway, and that figures to favor Stafford because the greater mobility and ring speed belongs to Donald Curry. So the smaller the better for Roger Stafford, who staggered down for a very quick count here of 8 from the referee, Stanley Christodoulou. Just seconds after the bell, Roger Stafford was down. In the referee's opinion, he was hit by a punch. It looked as though he had slipped down. Donald Curry said he figured to come out and measure Stafford for a couple of rounds. That's the way he likes to start his bouts. But now he may be encouraged to accelerate that start a little bit. Curry twice had to have this bout postponed. It was scheduled for April in San Remo, Italy, up by the French Riviera. Then on the Riviera in Monte Carlo in June. But a hand that he hurt in winning the championship prevented him from competing twice. Now a good left and a right. Stafford is down. Roger Stafford in big trouble early is down for the second time. There was a 3 knockdown rule in effect, and this is the second count that he has taken. And that time, there was no doubt as to whether it was punch or slip. It was the left followed by the right of Donald Curry. And we are just now at the halfway mark of round number 1. So one more knockdown means that Roger Stafford will be out of this championship bout. One more knockdown in this round. And there it is. It is all over a minute and 35 seconds after it began here in Marsala, Sicily. Incredibly, Donald Curry has taken no time at all to dispose of Roger Stafford. The 3 knockdown rule means it is over. And while Curry had been favored, I don't think anybody expected this here tonight, as the young man from Fort Worth, Texas, makes good in his first title defense. Ironically, I was talking with Donald in his locker room before the bout, and I gave him a tap on the shoulder and said, Donald, have a good fight. He looks at me and he said, don't worry, I will. And indeed he did, at the expense of a stunned Roger Stafford, who waited so long for a title opportunity and then had it end almost in no time. 1 minute and 35 seconds unofficially into round number 1. Donald Curry retaining his WBA World Welterweight Championship. 3 knockdowns did it. One came a matter of 5 seconds after this bout began. And we thought at the time that maybe Stafford might have slipped. Well, a very short blow sent him sprawling for knockdown number 1. The second knockdown, a little more graphic. The long looping left. Curry doesn't waste much space. His punches come through very straight. And with that combination, Stafford was down for the second time. And then with a 3 knockdown rule in effect here, the final knockdown came with the left, and it was all over as Donald Curry simply came out here and unloaded on an unsuspecting Roger Stafford to end it in the very first round. We want to get Donald Curry. He is coming down to talk to us now, and we'll be back to talk with him in just a moment as Curry has retained his WBA championship in Marsala. We'll be back right after this. Don Chevrier back with you in Marsala, Sicily at ringside, and here is the man getting the gloves pulled off now, who just pulled off a very early successful title defense. Donald, you don't start that quickly normally, do you?
Well, I usually don't start that fast. I warmed up real good in the dressing room, and I came out sweating, and I was real loose.
You told me before the fight, I said, have a good one. You said, don't worry, I will. You meant it.
Oh, most definitely. Roger had been talking a lot of noise about he's going to knock me out, and I got him in 1.
Was it the element of surprise coming at him early? The first knockdown didn't appear to be a devastating blow at all, but it knocked him off balance.
Well, I didn't expect him, to go down so easy. I caught him, but I didn't catch him clean with that right hand. I saw he went down, and then I knew the fight was over.
You knew that you really had him at that point because you just kept coming on him. There was no danger of you laying off that opportunity after seeing what happened with the first knockdown.
Well, I trained hard for this fight, and I know Stafford was getting up in age, and I know this was going to be the fight for him, and he's going to be in good shape. So I really trained hard for this fight. I like to say hello to my mother back home, because she called me right before the fight and told me that Stafford had been mouthing off in our forward Star Telegram paper. So I like to say hello to my mother, and also I like to say hello to a friend, Dexter Clinkscale. He also helped me get ready for this fight. We was running together. He played with the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm sure you got a lot of happy friends and a happy family right now back in Texas. Let's have one look at it now. Here is what you did the third time, the final knockdown to end it.
Well, I was catching him. I was trying to catch him jabbing. I come over that jab with my right hand, and it was successful.
What is next for Donald Curry?
I don't know yet. They've been hollering this Nino LaRocca, so I want to take this Nino LaRocca on. I want to see what he's all about.
You want to try to unify this welterweight championship now with McCrory?
Most definitely. Milton know I'm coming for him, so be ready, Milton, because I am.
I hope they're both better prepared, anybody you fight, than Roger Stafford was. Congratulations on a first-round knockout victory. Donald Curry keeps his WBA World Welterweight Championship. 140 round 1 is the time the bout was finally stopped. We'll be back with you in Marsala, Italy, but first, let's pause for just a moment. Determined not to keep any of us up very late here in Italy tonight. Just 140 into round number 1. He disposes of the challenger Roger Stafford, retains his WBA World Welterweight Boxing Championship. And it ended certainly very suddenly here and surprisingly. Now let's go to Jack Whitaker in our studios in New York City.